Hello everyone and welcome to my presentation, Problem Definition for Assessment 1. Today I'd like to focus on the problem space, which is the University of New South Wales Library. Well, the library is an inevitable long-term public space used in most college life, involving from the early exploring of books to the place of study. However, as popular trend has evolved, the library has had to deal with changes in health and hygiene. It has experienced many challenges, as well as facilities and policy constraints. During COVID-19, the library experienced a brief closure due to a government residential banning. Since then, it has been important to limit the number of people in the library and to have accurate navigation signs in order to ensure social distance. As the virus remains uncontrolled, it is difficult for UNSW to help control the social distance of users. In space, where masks are recommended to entry due to the inconvenience of breathing that can cause the irregular wearing masks of users, even without masks. Signage also does not provide users with accurate direction for use, increasing the likelihood that people will interact with each other and face breaking social distance. For example, where are the charging facilities when the electronic device in the learning process run out of power? And when users booked individual study rooms, the irregular sorting of room made them spend too much time searching for the rooms. As a learning space, it is difficult to provide a completely quiet and spacious learning environment. This exposes library users to the risk of being exposed to infectious diseases and viruses. There are roughly 3 types of users in the library. Students studying alone, students who come in groups, and the staff. The individuals need to find a quiet corner in the library to complete tasks, while the groups of students need a relatively unclosed space to satisfy their requirement. The staff needs to maintain the library facilities to meet the needs of the users. To investigate further, I interviewed a student who had recently visited the library. He is a first-year student who came to the library for the first time. He sensed that it was crowded, and he had made a reservation in advance. But he didn't really know how to find it. When he tried to ask the students, he found out that many students in the library did not have masks, which made him feel more anxious. Then I interviewed some random students in the library. There were questions about how they wore their masks. 70% thought they wore masks correctly, and 25% thought the mask brought a lot of breathing discomfort, so they chose to leave their noses out or put the masks up to their chins. The remaining 5% thought that they did not need to wear a mask. However, one respondent told me that he thought he would wear a mask if he was alone in public space, but would not if he was with his friends. In the other question, are you worried about breaking the safety laws? 60% of respondents said yes, and 40% said no. Then I used one of the respondents' experience as a scenario material. First, the user entered the library. Then he saw many tables with items placed by others, and he did not find a seat. He remembered that he has reserved the room 2 days before, and started looking for it. He wanted to ask the students if they knew where his room was, but he noticed that many of them were not wearing masks. Eventually, he found a seat and started studying. And then this is my personal one. He is Devon. He is an international student who has language barrier and he has social phobia. For his pain point is he needs a clearly signal and quiet learning environment. And this is my personal too. She is Jenny. She wanted a space big enough to study with her friends in safety way. She has no signs of direction, so she's pain point is the clearly sign to help her to find her way and the COVID-19 safety rules. In the MC map, we can see that both users try to have a positive mindset to complete the user journey, but the lack of clear sign and the inability to encourage most people to bring their mask made them feel the anxiety of breaking the safety rules in the library. In conclusion, through interview and the research, I believe that if I wanted to make the user journey more comfortable, I need to promote mask wear in more friendly way and make the different facility location more visible and clearly marketed.